Hello everybody and welcome back to Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. I'm your host Zach Fischer, and today we have the head college counselor, Mr. Yu.
Thanks for having me.
Mr. Yu, what's your spice tolerance? How well do you do with spice?
Spicy chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A, I think that's got me feeling pretty good. I like spicy, but I look real ugly when I eat it. Just a warning.
What's your background like? Where'd you grow up?
Right here, born and raised, Mountain View, El Camino Hospital. I went to school in the Fremont Union High School District. Told myself, once I got out of high school, I was never coming back here, and here I am. I don't, to be honest, I don't see myself leaving anymore. The Bay Area is home.
How'd you come to Kings? How'd you find Kings?
I mean, Kings has always been like a household name, I've been working in finance for like the last 10 years. I've always wanted to work in education, and I finally got to a point where I was just like, I didn't find pleasure, I didn't find fulfillment in what I was doing. I decided I needed to be able to follow my dreams and be able to, be a part of something more meaningful. And what could be more meaningful than working with students in a place where I can freely express my beliefs, be able to pray with students. So this was my first choice.
We heard about your shoe collection. How'd you get into collecting shoes, and what's your favorite pair of shoes that you have?
Spider sense is tingling. Hold on.
Woo.
I got, my family, I had several family work in Nike since my grandpa, he kind of oversaw production overseas. So as a young kid, we were always into shoes, always had Jordans growing up, and so now, I think my favorite one that I have in my collection has to be the Chicago ones, just the original Michael Jordan first shoe that came out, in the red and white Chicago colorway. It's always going to be an all-time classic for me.
We know you're into shoes, but what other hobbies and things that do you like to do?
So, let me just say I'm glad I brought my own towel. All right, I told you I was ugly.
Oh, you came prepared.
Yeah, I came prepared. I'm into cars. I like kind of tinkering with my car. I am a child of the hip hop generation. So I'm a big fan of music, basketball. You see my shirt right here. Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to both of them. But yeah, that's most of my time. My Instagram accounts. It's all cars and shoes and basketball and music. That's pretty much it. Second to last one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Atom bomb. All right, let's make this one count.
That's one.
Okay.
Okay, so we heard from an unknown source that you were in a Chinese essay contest when you were in middle school or high school. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So my parents used to make me go to Chinese school every week, right? And that was just not my thing. I'm a what people call ABC, American-born Chinese. We speak Chinglish at home, and so, but my mom always insisted that I learn Chinese, so she signed me up for this Chinese essay reading contest, and my accent is like on 100. And so I showed up to the competition, and nobody showed up. And so I read, and I did a horrible job, but they were like, hey, no one's here, so you're first place. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Nice, yeah. And then just as they were about to close the competition, the last two people showed up. And so I got last place, but only 3 people showed up. And so I got my name in a Chinese newspaper, like top 3 and this and that. Nobody else needs to know, but I guess everybody knows now.
That's a funny story. Last one.
All right. So, this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Carolina Reaper, 2.1 million. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Cheers, my man.
All
Hey, cue dramatic music.
Last one.
Yeah.
Okay, we've heard about your love of hip hop and your shoes. How'd you get into that genre? We've heard you dress the look with the saggy pants and the underwear.
Just to clarify, it's not saggy pants and underwear. It's just saggy pants, and sometimes, like your boxers would show out. And this was in high school, mind you. But yeah, there's just something about just like an infatuation with culture at a young age. I was like the only one in my school who used to dress like that. And goodness gracious. And the people at school used to laugh at me, and when I walked by, they'd be like, "Hey Nelly, where the St. Lunatics at?" You might not understand the reference, but Nelly was like a rapper from the South back in the day, and they would just always tease me for looking like a little punk with my oversized tees. I had like chains going on, just huge baggy pants that I still wouldn't fit in now. Now that I'm like 100 pounds heavier. But when
Feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, you got me in a vulnerable state right now, Zach. Ooh.
Well, that's all for today. Mr. You've been an amazing guest. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, sir. All right.